Good morning everyone and welcome to today's topic lesson. This topic lesson we are going to be comparing and contrasting two significant individuals from the past. So that means we're just looking at two important people that we've looked at last term, which were Florence Nightingale and Neil Armstrong. So our success criteria is I can recall facts about a significant person of the past and I can identify the ways that they are the same and ways that we are different. So what interesting facts can you remember about Florence Nightingale? So I chose the fact that Florence was born in Italy. Can you have a go, pause the video and have a go at remembering and writing down some facts for me about Florence? Then I'd like you to have a go at remembering some facts about Neil Armstrong. So my fact was that when he was little his dad used to take him to air shows. Have a go at writing some facts down about Neil. Pause the video. So then we discussed what they were famous for. So we discussed how Florence Nightingale is famous for being a nurse in the Crimean War, and that that Neil Armstrong was famous for being the first man on the moon. So these was difficult questions about what's the same. Obviously they're different because they what's the same but what's different? Obviously Florence was a nurse who helped people and Neil Armstrong was the first man to step on the moon. You could say they're the same because they helped people in a sense that Florence helped people and changed the way that people thought about nursing in hospitals, and Neil changed the way people thought about space exploration and what is possible about the universe and how we can travel through it and things like that. So then we discussed how number 2, the picture, photo 2, was older because the colour is in black and white. We also looked at how one's got lots more technology there, whereas here in this picture number 2 everything's very basic. Even their uniforms. This is Florence Nightingale here. This is the nursing school, and even the uniforms, the nursing uniforms, are very old-fashioned. So, what jobs did they have? We talked about how Neil was an astronaut and Florence was a nurse. And what's the same? We discussed how they're the same because they helped people, but they helped them in different ways. So what's different is that Florence literally helped people get better when they were sick and injured, and Neil was helping people retrieve. He retrieved information for scientists and astrophysicists back at home to discover more about space and also the moon. What did they do when they were older? They helped people. So they were the same because they helped people. Neil was a professor at university and Florence opened up a nursing school and also wrote a book about nursing. So they helped people, but they were different because they did it in different ways. Like I say, Neil taught at the university and Florence opened up a school and wrote a book to teach people. So they taught people, but they taught them in different ways. So basically our task today was to fill out of either of these challenges. Now, challenge 1, what I did was put little numbers on each of these. So rather than print off the table, you could literally get a piece of paper, pause the video, and you can just think, right, what's famous for being a nurse? This is number 1. Is it Florence? Is it Neil, or is it both? So for 1, I just put Florence. And for this challenge 2, you could literally just write similarities and differences, and then you can have a go at writing some. Okay, so that is the task today.